was at the mixed high school in Dakarville, for example, in secondary school, but I was living in Sarfalau, which is about 7 kilometers away. But I tell you, I walked for a long time. In the morning and in the evening, I would walk back and forth until a friend of my older brother lent me his bike. But I believed in what I wanted.
Guys, welcome to Kate's Diary. I'm happy to be back again, and in today's video, guys, I'm going to be looking at the story that Ibrahim Traoré shared with us. He shared a very touching story, guys. Like, when I heard that story, I was like, oh my god, if this man can come from this background and he has gone this far, I'm not giving up on my dreams. I'm putting in effort, I'm putting all the energy, I'm putting in all the hard work, determination in order to make it, the consistency. Now guys, if you have enjoyed this community, what are you still waiting for? Do me a favor, hit on that subscribe button, like this video, and don't forget to comment when you watch the video. Okay guys, so let us just watch what Ibrahim Traoré said, and then we'll come back and do some analysis on that. Let us watch.
It was, how do I put it? It's a conviction. What Dad taught us since childhood, as I was saying, he guided us. We always wanted to be better. And that meant we never gave up. The goal was to always be better at school, and that meant that nothing could distract us. And the education we received, even if we didn't eat, doesn't mean we should be discouraged. Yes, because the 3 years, how shall I say, the secondary years, it was not so simple. It was a bit difficult. 1 meal a day very often, but it doesn't matter. I cooked myself, I did everything myself.
So you just listened to that. That is the first part of the short clip we watch. We are going to still watch another one. Now guys, you listen to what he said. He said eating once a day was just like a normal thing to them because they didn't really have that much to eat, right? So, but it doesn't mean that he will give up on his dream. The fact that they just ate once a day, the fact that they were struggling, the fact that they walked so many miles to go to school just on food, and guys, it didn't mean he should give up. So he never gave up because he knew what he wanted. He never gave up because he knew what he wanted. He had to work so hard. So some of us that we feel like, oh, because of our background, we cannot make it. Because there are so many people that used to say, oh, I wish I came from a rich family. You didn't come from a rich family, but you can make a rich family come out of you. You didn't come from a rich family, but you can actually make a rich family come out from you. You don't need to give up your dreams because of where you are coming from. You can listen. You listen to the story of Ibrahim Traoré, you will understand that there is no way you should give up. There should not be any excuse you should give up. Do you get? Because he himself said eating once a day, even though his dad was a military man as of that time, eating once a day was just like a normal thing to them. And most of the time he would do most of his things, right? He will cook, he will do his washings and everything. A man, a guy doing all of those things, guys. But you know, some men today, oh my god, they don't want to do anything. They don't want to do, ask them to cook. What you're going to see is going to kill you. Yes, but you know, I always take the story of this man because I saw where he was coming from. He's not a president's son that became a president. He's not a minister's son that became a minister. Do you get? He's from his story, he's from a very poor background. He's from a very poor background. You know there are civil servants that are poor, right? You know that the fact that somebody is a civil servant, is working with the government, doesn't mean the person is rich. There are levels. There are private sectors workers who are way richer than government sector workers. So it doesn't mean that because somebody is in a civil servant or is working with the government is rich. You know there are levels. Okay, there are levels in government that you can actually consider, okay, this man has money, this man is rich. Do you get? So from his story, he's coming from a very poor background. Very poor background. So you should actually learn that wherever you are coming from, your background should not put your back on the ground. There's this man of God that always say this. Your background should not put your back on the ground. Okay, guys, let's listen to the next part of the clip.
But I had to stay focused on the goal. What mattered to me was that by the end of the term, I had to achieve a certain average, and that was it. The love of being a soldier has always been within me. As I said, my dad was a soldier before he became a nurse. Since childhood, I was always learning with those boots, those heavy helmets that were at home, I would wear them. So I know they knew I had a love for the profession, but my mom never wanted to have a military child.
Said his mother did not want him to become a military. He didn't want to have a military child. So whatever he was doing, his mother concerning the military part, his mother was not really happy about it. His mother was not really happy about it, but he could not disobey his mother. He could not disobey his mother. He said his dad was a military before his dad became a nurse. So probably his mother might have seen whatever that his father was going through being a military. That's why he didn't actually want his son to become a military man. Okay, that's why he didn't want his son to become a military man. So but Ibrahim Traoré had this passion. He has a passion to become a military. Do you get? He had that passion. But now his mother, your mother's support is very important. Some of you ignore mother's blessing. Some of us ignore mother's blessing. It is very, very important. Ibrahim Traoré understood mother's blessing. He understood mother's blessing. That is why he was so bent on trying to see that his mother accepts him. He didn't just disobey his mother. Oh, this is my passion. This is what I want to be in life. No, he tried to see reasons. He tried to make his mother see reasons why he wanted to become this, because he had passion for the country. He wanted to help the country. He loved Burkina Faso so much, but he saw so many things going wrong in Burkina Faso, and he felt that if he is in a certain position, he could fix it. As of that time, he didn't even have that mindset of becoming a president. No, his passion was just to be in the military, to help his country fight the terrorists and put some certain things in order. Do you get? But his mother was not happy with it. His mother was afraid of the challenges ahead. His mother was afraid of the risks involved. His mother was afraid because she saw her husband going through certain things as a military man before becoming a nurse. So she didn't really want her son to become a military man. Yeah. Okay, guys, so let's listen to the next clip.
After high school, I knew I could still be in the army region, but she refused. But when she refused me something, I couldn't push it, because if you force it, it's not good. So I continued in my master's year, still at university. I asked again. I said it's the army that I want. I was doing well in geology. I could do whatever I wanted, There were a lot of scholarship opportunities because I wasn't exactly the bottom of the class, But it was in my master's year that she gave me permission. And I took the academy test. I went to do my training, and there you go, I became an army officer. I was convinced if she gave me her blessing, she told me to go for it this time. So I was convinced, I knew what I was doing.
He said, later on, his mother gave her blessing that he can go ahead to become a military man. And he went in and succeeded. That is mother's blessing. At first, his mother did not want him to become a military man. He understood it. He was patient enough. He was still going through his education. He didn't give up. That, because some of us, we are good at that. Since our parents don't want us to become this, we'll not become. No, somebody that understands mother's blessing. There's no mother. If you know how to strategize to make your mother see reasons with you, at the end of it all, your mother will see reasons with you and allow you to become what you want to become. Ibrahim Traoré understood all of these things. That is why he was patient enough to wait. He was studying geology. While his mother said, no, I don't want my child to become a military man. I don't want to have a military child. This guy was patient enough. While going through the other side of education, he was patiently waiting and hoping and trying to make his mother to see reasons why he wants to become military, because he had passion. He said right from childhood, he would play with the boots, the helmet, like he had that passion. He just saw himself becoming a military man. He had that passion for it. So he was patient enough, and finally what happened? Good news came, because his mother told him, you can go ahead. His mother gave him the permission, and you see the permission his mother gave him. See where he is today, because of his mother's blessings. Please, guys, we need to learn from this. We should not ignore our mother's blessings. It is very, very important. I get to learn a lot of things from what this man is doing. That is why we should not just be looking at it is just news. No, we should look and learn. Look and learn. Listen and learn. Mother's blessings, very important. If your mother is refusing that you should not do, as long as your mother is not killing you, is not telling you to go and kill somebody, is not telling you to do something, but you yourself try to see reasons with your mother. He saw reasons with his mother because his father was a military man. His mother might have experienced certain things being a military man's wife. That's why he didn't want her son to become a military man. He understood all of these things. He was patient enough, and finally the mother accepted that. Go for what you want. And where is he today? Here he is today as the president of Burkina Faso, doing great things. So guys, I think we should really pick out something from it. We should not just look at as it is news. No, picking out something from it is very good. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ensure to set your own opinion at the comment section. Thank you so much, and please do have a nice day. Bye bye.